afternoon, everyone. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to a special episode of your Royal Daily News. In Copenhagen, His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark celebrated his 18th birthday. And, like all 18-year-olds, the prince had a grand birthday celebration hosted by Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark. On the occasion of his special day and a major turning point in his life, Her Majesty the Queen presented the Order of the Elephant to the prince during a private ceremony at Frederik VIII's Slot at Amalienborg. Originating in the 15th century, the Order of the Elephant is the oldest and noblest Danish order of knights, traditionally presented to royalty and heads of state. Moreover, the Order of the Elephant is only on loan to the recipient. Once an elephant knight passes away, the order must be returned to the chapter of the order. Thus, most of the elephants have been in use several times. The concrete elephant has undergone a minor restoration for the occasion, where it has, amongst other things, been affixed to the Queen's monogram, as an elephant always wears a sitting monarch's monogram when awarded. Prince Christian also received the Grand Cross of the Order of St. Olaf from His Majesty King Harald V of Norway. Founded in 1847 by King Oscar I, the Royal Norwegian Order of the Grand Cross of the Order of St. Olaf is conferred to foreign royalty, heads of state, and Norwegian nationals. The collar of the order may also be conferred by the king on holders of the Grand Cross. The Grand Cross with the collar represents the order's highest class. The celebrations began 10 minutes before noon when a tall, young, smiling man was seen peeking through the curtains to watch the changing of the Royal Life Guards in Amalienborg Slot Square. Then, at noon sharp, Prince Christian appeared on the balcony at Frederik VIII's Slot at Amalienborg to wave to the thousands of Danes and tourists who came out to wish the future King of Denmark a very happy birthday. According to the Danish royal court, while on the balcony, the prince wore the Order of the Elephant's rosette on the lapel of his jacket. The rosette shows that the wearer is an elephant knight and is typically worn on official occasions where no major orders are worn. Soon, their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, and Her Majesty the Queen joined the prince on the balcony. Moments later, Her Royal Highness, Princess Isabella of Denmark, His Royal Highness, Prince Vincent of Denmark, and Her Royal Highness, Princess Josephine of Denmark, joined Prince Christian and the family on the balcony to wave to the crowds. In the evening, Her Majesty the Queen hosted a glittering gala dinner inside the Hall of Knights at Christiansborg Slot. Guests in attendance included Her Royal Highness, Princess Benedicte of Denmark, Her Majesty Queen Anne-Marie of Greece, their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Pavlos and Crown Princess Marie Chantal of Greece, their Serene Highnesses, Prince Gustav and Princess Karina of Sayn-Wittgenstein-Berlberg, Mr. Craig Stevens, Mrs. Jane Stevens, Crown Princess Mary's eldest sister and the godmother of Prince Christian, Miss Sherry Copen, Ms. Michelle Donaldson, Mr. Hamish Campbell, the godfather of Prince Christian and longtime friend of Crown Princess Mary, their Royal Highnesses, Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden, Her Royal Highness, Princess Estelle of Sweden, their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, Her Royal Highness, Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway, Her Royal Highness, Princess Elizabeth of Belgium, Duchess of Brabant, Her Royal Highness, Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Oranje, their Royal Highnesses, Prince Joachim and Princess Marie of Denmark, His Excellency Count Felix of Montpezat, His Excellency Count Henrik of Montpezat, and Her Excellency Countess Athena of Montpezat, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark, and finally His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark, wearing the Order of the Elephant for the first time, their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, Her Royal Highness Princess Isabella of Denmark, His Royal Highness Prince Vincent of Denmark, and Her Royal Highness Princess Josephine of Denmark. Other guests included members of Her Majesty the Queen's Court, the Crown Prince Couple's Court, including Crown Prince Frederik's former longtime private secretary, Mr. Pierre Tornt, Princess Benedicte's Court, members of the Danish government and military, representatives from a selection of the country's youth organizations and young people who have distinguished themselves in the world of sport, art, and culture. In addition, over 200 young people from the Commonwealth, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands, as well as two 18-year-olds from Denmark's 98 municipalities. After the arrival of the guests and the receiving line, the royal procession took place, beginning with members of the non-reigning royal and princely houses. This was followed by the royal procession of the reigning houses, Sweden, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and members of the Danish royal family. The grand entrance, naturally, was the Queen escorting Prince Christian into the Hall of Knights. The glittering gala dinner began with the Queen giving a speech, stating, quote, "Dear Christian, your 18th birthday is an important day. With it, you come of age, just as it happens for all other young Danes. But there is still a difference. Your path in life is already set, for one day you will follow your father, just as he will follow me one day. You become a link in the long historical chain that has bonded our country together for centuries." It can sound frightening when you're 18 years young. It is a challenge, but there is also a sense of security in knowing where you are going and in knowing that others have been in the same situation and have followed the same path. We have always had to feel the responsibility, but we have never failed to feel the warm support that has surrounded us, as you have also experienced from the Castle Square at Amalienborg today. May your 18th birthday be a good and festive prelude to many good years as you expand your horizons and develop all the lives within you. Those are my birthday wishes for you today." End quote. In his speech, the Crown Prince said to his son, quote, "Today marks a transition. Today, you embark on the future that you did not choose for yourself, but that has been chosen for you. You are obligated. You are heir to the throne. You are also young and new in the line. Can you prepare and practice for it? Yes, you can, and you do. Does it remove all doubts and all strays? No, by no means. The art is to be able to be with the doubt. As a rule, it evaporates little by little, but sometimes it lingers because it is a part of being human, like the wild roads. If you lose your bearings, stop. Put 'Promise me one thing' on the system and hum along to the chorus. To fail is to learn. Because it's not the mistakes that slow us down, but the fear of making them. So fear not. Only believe, and above all, never be lazy about life." End quote. That is so true. Thank you, Crown Prince Frederick. And finally, the man of the hour, Prince Christian, gave a speech stating, quote, "I have to find my way, even if it leads to a familiar place. I have roots in many places in the world, and I enjoy traveling. But home will always be here, because I love my country. I suggest that we rise together and raise a toast to the Kingdom of Denmark." End quote. Someone else gave a speech stating, quote, I'm kidding. So what was on the menu? Well, guests dined on delicious roasted tilbo with fennel, Jerusalem artichokes, and Danish truffles, stuffed Gråsten young rooster, vegetables from Fredensborg Slot with Karl Johan sauce, a big old birthday cake, and peaches from Fredensborg Slot, as well as wines from Chateau de Gex. The unique and diverse floral decorations included velvety red roses, milk thistle, oh, one of my favorites, pink veronicas, yellow snapdragons, carnations, salmon-colored cloves, bird of paradise, foxtail, and red climbing lilies. As for the royal jewels worn by the ladies today, well, honestly, I'm not an expert in that department, but I can recommend, and I'm pretty sure you all have visited this website or know her personally, Lauren from the Court Jeweler. I have been a fan of hers for years, going way back to when she first started her blog called A Tiara a Day, and then she transitioned over to the Court Jeweler. So, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the Court Jeweler. And with that, happy birthday, Prince Christian. I hope you had a wonderful day. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Monday, October 16th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful Sunday afternoon and a great week ahead. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful Sunday afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.